What's up guys, the Bobcat here and welcome back to Path of Exile, Fall of Oriath. Last time we ended off in the, where we are, flooded passage, or submerged passage. And I ended the recording there, went back to town, didn't do anything though, I really should have done. But we're back and we found Elrond, so we might as well do him while we're here. I was originally going to try and get to the, what is it called, where the big thing is, the depths below the submerged passage. I was originally trying to get there, but I mean, Elrond's here, and this is the first time we've seen him, so we might as well speak to him. Also, we leveled up twice, so let's go and get that out of the way as well. So I looked up what it is, and it was this. That's what we need to get. Now, I'm not sure if the 25% and the 15% actually do anything to avoid interruption from stuns while casting. But here's the thing: just because I haven't noticed it in my original character doesn't mean that it wasn't taking effect, because I already had this ability on that one and never suffered any stun problems, so this could actually have a substantial effect. But we'll get them. We'll consider swapping them out later, maybe. We'll see. We can easily get another one. We can get like here, here and here, because we'll be heading up to here anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish this way, get Deep Wisdom, then head up through Area of Effect, get Mana and Life and Heart and Soul, head up, across, and get the life one, up to there to the chaos. So, let's to Elrond.
And thus, my prayers are answered. None too soon, neither.
I'm going to try and, again, skip through this as quickly as possible.
It's simple. God has sent you to help me look after the... Any moment now, this holy spot's going
so you can just pause the video and read it yourself.
The corrupted will pour in here, bent on eclipsing anything and everything that has been touched by...
Otherwise, we'll be here for eternity, listening to all the different dialogue options. With the speed boost, oh, I guess, oh yeah, the totem's giving me a speed boost. Wow, it's pretty substantial actually. A speed and attack boost. Might have to consider getting some items that increase my attack speed. Then again, it's not attack speed, it's cast speed we want. So I guess it just boosts cast speed. This isn't the hardest one I've ever had to do. Remember I did one on my original character, my first one, and man, that was bad. But then again, that wasn't really a build or anything. It was just me just playing a character, and it wasn't very good, as you can probably guess. So yeah, that was interesting. There we go. Portal scroll. Nothing here worth anything. Not what I can see.
That was some damn divine slaughter you delivered there, Crusader. You did God proud.
There we go. That's Elrond all taken care of. Now let's go and try and find the next, well, not the next, the flooded depths. Hopefully we'll be able to get some more chaos damage soon. That is the way to Mervale. Is it Mervale? No, not Mervale. Mervale's the end of the chapter, or the act. I ought to actually alter some of the text in the description for these videos and say which act it is, because some people probably aren't interested in acts 1 through 4. There's the depths. I just want to know what 5 to 10 is, so I really want to get through all these acts as quickly as possible. Now then, let's find ourselves a giant sandspitter, or whatever they're called. Cave crustacean. At least to stick in with the alliteration. Contagion leveled up. Let's have a look how much we can get out of that. So, it's going to be doing 8.6. 11.4. It's pretty nice. I kind of miss my old character where that was over like 500. That was fun. Then again on that character, because of the last Essence League, it was a... oh, not Essence League, it was an Essence League. And you could get Essence Stones from it, which let you fight certain enemies and special specifications for them. And some of them were incredibly useful, and they dropped special and unique items. More specifically, amulets. And one of the amulets I got gave me a 59% increase to all chaos damage, which, as you can imagine, for a chaos build is pretty useful. I doubt I'll ever get that again, to be honest, but oh well. We've got Elrond, so maybe we can finagle some chaos damage from him when we invite him to our hideout, when we get it. Hopefully we will. No reason why we shouldn't. other than the fact that we don't talk to him enough. In fact, we need to talk to them when we head back to town, which we'll do after we kill the Dweller of the Deep. Now, where is the giant thing? Just spread some more contagion. Can't wait for that to get to the point where I just click it on regular enemies and they just keel over. Can we take that? If we play a bit of Tetris, we might be able to. Ah, well, one slot short, sadly. What is it? 13? That's a rainbow, so I'm not getting rid of that. You don't get rid of that guts horn. We don't need it. And we'll always find something better, no doubt. There we go. More superior stuff. Options menus. Spread the contagion. I love contagion. I really have grown very fond of the chaos damage builds. Just watching enemies keel over from behind walls. Not a rainbow, sadly, so I'm going to take that. I ought to try and find out how to get a filter. I mentioned this before, but you can get filters for the game. For item drops that highlight items with specific parameters to them. So sockets, or +1 to gems socketed, or what else? I think movement speed is one you can get. Rainbowed, 4, 5 link, 6 link ones, all those sorts of stuff. Uniques as well. And I really should try and find out how to get one of those. It'd make looting a lot easier. That way I wouldn't accidentally miss or pick up any things that aren't rainbowed. So I have picked up my fair share of items that I think are rainbowed and aren't. Ooh, blue gem. I don't need that stash. That stash. Now where is this giant crab? Oh, is he here? Big pile of them. There he is. Funnily enough, he also has 2 forms. Like all the other ones. You kill him and whoop, there he is. There's lightning, obviously. Doesn't resist chaos, though, fortunately. Okay, can we fit anything else in? Nothing there I think is worth much. No, I already got a gold. We don't need anything else. Superior, but it's only 5%. Cool. Let's head back to town. We'll identify this as well, why not? Yeah, I was hoping we'd get lucky. Over here we'll have a chat with Elrond and Haku as well. Did we ever pick up the quest reward? We did, didn't we? Well.
War will be the savior of Wraeclast. We must take the fight to the corruption. We must conquer the Black Spirit. There is no other way.
Again, I'll let you all pause and read this.
They are scattered across this land, oblivious to their calling. Exiles.
There we go. Ugh. Karui. Fine, we'll get all this done.
Possess the knowledge of all Karui. Every man and woman who has followed the way has carved their life's wisdom into the meeting house of the remembered. Yet the ancestors cannot tell me how Kitava's tyranny might end. Only that it will.
Violent coughing once again.
There is a fine line between belief and madness.
There we go, Elrond.
I've but one purpose in life now. Defend the last vestiges of faith in this god-forsaken land. Well, can't be completely god-forsaken.
You can all read this
sent
again.
You and me here, didn't he? Haku's a damned heathen who worships trees and ghosts.
There we go. We'll sell the stuff first, then we'll talk to Tarkley. So that's quality, special. Anything else? It's just useless. Useless. Rainbowed. That's quality. Keep the paw ring. Do we not have anything else that was rainbowed? Ah, we did. Do I want to keep that? 13. No, we don't. Cool.
Wow.
Let's toss the rest of it away. Oh, it's not. Sell those mana flasks. We do not need them.
Be well.
We'll keep ones with quality so we can get glass blowers ones. Glass blower baubles. But other than that, not going to keep them. That much. There might be special recipes you can use for them. So that is something to remember. There we go. Throw them in there. We'll sort that out again some other point. Tarklet, what you got?
You managed to kill a granddaddy crab. A pity you couldn't lug it up out of the caves for us. Could have made quite the chowder out of it. No matter. We've got one.
There we go. Skill point.
Farewell.
Yay. Love free skill points. Now then, back to the cave. I imagine people have already completed the game now. So I don't think we'll get any things popping up saying this person is the first to enter this area or whatever. Which is a shame. It was nice to see them while they lasted. Why am I going this way? We need to head up there. Although we could head that way because I did see a big pack of enemies and I mean I say we're close to leveling up. Every little bit of extra experience helps. Ooh, a blue pack. Hey, and a rainbow. I'll take that because it's 11. Can't just neglect quality items. It's a 12. And we'll ignore the rest. We don't need to clear this place. We might get an achievement for full clearing, but I think I've already full cleared it before. So, you know, wasting time is just wasting time. And it's time we don't have, or at least I don't have. It's 11 minutes in already. Need to hurry along. I want to get these acts done as soon as possible. Again, no one's mentioned anything about me skipping acts or whatever, so I guess I'll just continue on normally. A crab. Well, not really a crab, is it? It's a crustacean. I think crabs are crustaceans, aren't they? Or are they something else? I have a distinct lack of knowledge about crabs. Let's go. Where is the exit? Oh, I love those packs. Shabby jerkin. Going this way. And exit? Not quite, maybe, somewhere. Well, at least we're getting plenty of experience. I'm looking forward to getting to the new content though. Speaking of experience. Just because it's really boring to basically not level up. Leveling up's half the fun sometimes. That satisfying ding as you level up. That's what keeps you playing sometimes. There we go. Another lot of blues. Don't know what these packs are called. Magic pack? Rare pack? No, it won't be a rare pack. Rare packs are the ones which have golds in them. Elite? No. I don't know what those packs are called. Nor do I remember where the exit was. Oh, never mind, it's right. No, it's not. God, the map is tricking me. I thought that was it then, but it wasn't. It was just another doorway. Let's drink a 3 and speed on through. Spread contagion while we're at it. Hey, there we go. There it is. It's a great thing about chaos damage and damage over time effects. You don't need to be there to kill them. You just need to put it on them and run. Let's level up again. And we'll grab this, which will give us energy shield and intelligence, which in turn gives us more damage. And survivability. The ledge. The ledge is a good place as well. Lots of enemies here. Ooh. Not going to use it, but I'll take it. I mean, we could use it. It's a totem. But it gives health regen, and I'm not opposed to health regen. That was a problem my other character did have, was a distinct lack of health regen. To the point where I literally had none until I unlocked one of the passives. Oh, that's not it. Just go here. No. No. UP? There. Until I got that one. We'll go back and look at it in a second as soon as we've finished spreading all our contagion. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, this one. Until I got this, I had no health regen, and that was a problem, as you can imagine. Still, it was pretty tanky, and again, didn't die very much. So, I guess the build worked out. I just get unlucky with health regen items. Oh, got a cough coming. Hang on. There we go. Sometimes the mute function on this microphone's a bit weird, like you click the button and nothing happens. Which is a real problem. Still, it's working. Which means I have to click it twice sometimes. Just keep spreading love. Beautiful. Spread the contagion. Activate lightning tendrils. Can't wait till we get Essence Strain. I think we get Essence Strain after Merveil. Again, I might be misremembering. It has been a while since I actually played my other character. Well, it's been a while since I picked up Essence Strain at least. Ooh, there we go, another Karui carving.
The earth of Wraeclast
You guys can just pause and read this.
dead. The black spirit of storm and dream now reaches into the ground and raises up our slain imperial foes. It leads the fallen from their graves and drives them to fight us beyond the end.
There we go.
Rotted.
Again, I just don't want to waste time waiting for him to finish speaking. I mean, you may have already seen it, you may not have. You may just want me to hurry up and get to the new stuff. I'm loving these, what they're called? Harbingers. Harbingers? 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 Harbingers, whatever. I'm really liking them because we're getting huge amounts of shard from them. And sometimes it's real hard to get some of those shards, especially the alchemical ones. So, it is more than appreciated. Ooh, this must be the boss of this area. Maybe not. I know there's a boss around here somewhere, which itself is a totem. What's it called? It might actually... Actually, what was its name? Now that I think about it. I want to say its name was Kitava, but it's not, because Kitava is one of the new bosses. Spoiler alert. Again, I only know that from watching Quill 18. What's this? It's better than ours, potentially? Let's have a look. Okay, so... It's got a little less life regen, it's got some fire resistance. It's got more maximum life, and it's got intelligence over dexterity. It could be good. What's our resistance like? I think they're pretty poor, aren't they? Yeah, we don't have any. Intelligence or dexterity? Well, let's do this. So we lose some mana regen, we lose some life regen, we gain resistance, we gain life. But we don't lose any evade rating. So I guess we'll put the new one on. Intelligence does give us more damage. Actually, it gives them more mana and energy shield. Never mind. Still, mana is what we want. And later on we can pick up more ones to do with getting dexterity. I'd like to have that at least 50, to be honest. Even higher, but I'm not sure if that's ever going to happen. Last time it didn't. Then again, it all depends on equipment drops. Although, to be fair, now that I think about it, I probably could put some on my armour when we actually get Haku unlocked. That'd make sense. I kind of neglected that just because my thinking was, well, I'll just find items that are better than this, so there's no point in me putting this on. It's like you can buy items from the vendors, but there's always a chance that you'll just find one that immediately beats it, and it sucks when that happens. There it is, there's the false god. What's he called? Kaduku? The false god? Okay. I'm being me harder. Also, what belt are we wearing? 10 or 20? Yep. That was an easy decision to make. Rusted coif. Actually, what is that? That's armor and energy shield. Spread more corruption. I dislike these coatmen, the way they jump. Because it means I'm often like missing the time to spread my contagion on them. And it sucks. Yeah, we have lightning tendrils though, so I guess that makes up for it. Ooh, a gold. Are gold class as rares? I think they are. Oh, inventory Tetris. Yeah, we can pull it off. There we go. Mana flask. Do we want that? I guess we do. Grab it. We'll see about swapping it out. Our one's magic though, and it gives us immunity to freezing, which is quite nice. Though once we get Elron, we'll be able to have that on our items anyway, so... Is it Elron? No, it's not Elron. Well, we can just roll it a bunch of times if we need to. After all, with all these harbingers around, we should be able to get enough Orbs of Transmutation, I think they are? Or Alteration. One or the other that will re-roll the effect on the flask. This is something as well. These enemies contain essences. You may have seen them in one of the tabs I have in my stash. This gives what? Essence of Contempt. I don't know what that does, but we'll find out when we kill him. Physical damage. Cool. They make normal items into rares with that specific guaranteed effect on it. For example, if we use this, it would give a guaranteed effect of any of those on any of the items. Plus making it a rare. Another Paul ring. What do we have in terms of rings? That's pretty good actually for us at the moment, so we'll keep it. Hold on actually, let me check something. Okay. Plus 10 to evasion rating. I wondered how significant of an effect that was. I mean, it gives us 2%, so I guess that is significant. At least for us with only, what, 38? That needs to get higher, actually. Needs to be on the lookout for those sorts of things. In fact, we're not far from leveling up soon, so...
Too much clutter.
Really? Again? We can't Tetris it either, so we're going back, I think. And selling stuff off. If I had the correct filters I said earlier, it'd be much easier to sort all this stuff out, but until then, which probably will never occur, we'll just flog stuff. That's nice, but it doesn't give us spell damage. We'll get rid of that. We can always end up getting better ones. Rainbow. Get rid of that one. Rainbow. We'll keep the paw ring.
While we live, we are blessed.
Dump all this stuff away. That's all yeah, that's all quality. Get rid of all these. Put the essences away in here. Got a long way to go before this is filled up. In fact, this has definitely changed. Because it used to be that this used to go down to here, and then it would start differently. Must have changed all the essences up as well. That's interesting. Didn't notice that the first time around, but then again, that is the first time we've put an essence in. Also, I really ought to name those tabs. Okay. Haku... Nope, nothing. Let's get back out there. We'll find a new NPC soon, actually. At least we should do. Unless something's changed. Which it could have, but... won't know until we get there. Actually, will we? No, we won't. Not in this area. It's a later area, I think. Is it Axiom Prison where you find it? I might be misremembering where Axiom Prison is. Well, at least we've got the waypoint. I've had problems finding this waypoint before. I had to explore the entire beach, or whatever, the climb I suppose is what it's actually called, to find the damn thing. Just keep spreading our glorious contagion. There we go. Dinged again. We'll grab the area of effect. I'm pretty sure that affects our ability, doesn't it? In fact, it's easier to go here and check. Contagion, yeah, AoE. So this will make it so that it does more. Oh, it's got a larger area.
The black spirit
again, you guys can just read this on your own times.
Bone. The animals suffered first. Their bodies changed. Their eyes filled with a hatred of mankind that is beyond instinct. Now it is we who must bend and bow like saplings.
If you want to know what those actually are, again, you can look them up, or you can get the game yourself. The game is free. And you don't have to pay for it at all. Other than the huge download that it takes, but then again it did just add 6 acts to the game, so you can hardly complain about that. There is no honor without sacrifice. Wonderful. Contagion, contagion, contagion. Again, I can't wait for the contagion to be stronger. Gotta stack that chaos damage. I'm still hopeful that we'll find amulets as well that will boost chaos, but that might not be till we get Elrond that we can get those. So hopefully we'll find him. Don't need to go that way, do we? Let's pop a speed flask and hurry along. I'm also waiting for the drivers to update for the game on Shadow Play so I can actually get a FPS counter in the top corner rather than the weird one I have now. You may have noticed the horrible crash that happened when it started making all those weird noises. Hey, it's Iron Point. I think he's always here. And we also, lightning tendrils leveled up. Which means lightning tendrils does more now. Nothing there we want. I'll take that. I mean, sometimes we don't need any of these gems, but we'll take them anyway. After all, your stash can be shared between your characters, though I'm not sure how. I think they just have to be in the same sort of, like, league. Because my other 2, or 3 even, are in Essence League. Then they can't share it over. But if I start another character in the same league, then we could easily do that. Oh, is this where the boss is? Yeah, it is. There he is. The Fawn. Looks like the NPC is here. The Fawn just comes in and kills all his allies. And so is this Harbinger. Just plague all these guys up. Spread contagion. Pop the right flasks. I can't actually see which buttons I'm pressing. So I'll keep spamming until they are. There we go. Ooh. Evasion rating energy shield. And it is gold. Is it better than what I'm wearing? Same intelligence. Lose some energy shield, but that's fine. Accuracy rating, light modifier, kind of trash. But dex is good. And it does give us more. Oh, we lose some energy shield, don't we? Then again, we'd lose... It'd only be 6 for the circlet. So overall, I think that is beneficial to put on. Put a sack on our heads. Yeah. That's fine. We'll get abilities later on that'll help subsidise our energy shield. This is the other NPC.
Thank you for freeing me. The Mother of Death likes to play these little tricks on me.
What time are we on? 28. We should get to Axiom Prison before then.
But she also sent you here to help.
I think we should anyway.
Thank you for freeing.
Okay, she'll be appear back at town. Prisoner's Gate. Yeah. Shouldn't be too far ahead now. Oh wow, so many superior things. Take that, take that. Do we have space? We have plenty of space. So we're going to loot it all. Corruption. Oh, nothing. Good. Here we are. There we go. Lower prison. And there should be a portal in here somewhere. Return to the town for assistance.
I'd rather burn than call such a place home.
There it is. In fact, there should be an ascendancy trial in here as well. So we'll get to do that next time. So back to Lion Eye's Watch. Quickly sell everything up as well. We'll identify that, sure. It's not often worth them.
The tale of Brutus was a popular one in the schools of Theophilus, taught in the hopes of deterring students from ambitions not condoned by the Templar. Brutus was warden of Axiom Prison and one of the most feared men in the Eternal Empire. But there the histories end, and the myth begins, with Brutus commissioning a witch to transform him in a mad attempt at immortality.
I think this is different.
A moment of hubris that didn't end well for anyone.
Ooh, what do we get? 19 damage support, minions, void manipulation, that's what we want.
God hasn't
Cool.
abandoned us.
One doesn't do any elemental damage, so... Let's have a look for a second. 11.4. If we take out... In fact, do we have any 3 links for blue? No, but we could try and roll. Roll on 1 or 2 of these, but we've hit 30 minutes, so I do have to end this here. I'm going to do a bit of finagling off camera and see if I can make these work. So, hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.